Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel and Dorit here, and welcome to the Essetino Weekly Mastermind.
Yes, hello everybody. Dorit, Jewel, in case you didn't know who is who, we are the founders of Essetino Artist, and so excited to do another live stream for you guys. Every single week we're here every Thursday, 6 p.m. PST. And we are here because we love being a resource for you, for creatives, for entrepreneurs, for change makers, because we really love exploring the power of online marketing and content creation and like a whole whackload of other topics here to really help you grow your business online and make more money doing what you love. So welcome everybody. I already see people are on the live stream.
It's happening.
That's awesome. I love it. So Jewel is just sharing it on Facebook right now.
I'm not chatting. I'm just like turning on stuff and sharing it around.
We're live streaming to our Facebook as well as on YouTube. So we have people from both of those platforms commenting right now. We're using StreamYard right now is a tool that we're using to stream to multiple platforms. So it's really cool because we get to see all of your comments here in one place. So let's say hi to some people.
Yeah, there's a ton of them here. You can grab the Galaxy mouse pad.
I know, check it out. Isn't that cool? New mouse pads. This is mine. Similar set.
It came in a pack of 3.
It did. All right, let's see who we have here. So we got Lisa. Lisa, hello and welcome. How are you feeling this week? I know last week you weren't, or maybe it was the week before, you weren't feeling too well. So I'm so happy you made it. Thank you for showing up.
And Lisa is a member of the channel, so special shout out to her. Yes. You guys in the YouTube comments, you can see that her name is highlighted green, or not highlighted, green font and with a yellow star. Those stars beside your name will change color as time goes on.
Mm-hmm. Linda, hello.
Hello, Linda.
Nice to see you. How are you? Guys, as we're just saying hello to people and waiting for more people to jump on, let us know, how has your week been? What has gone well?
What was your win? Your week win?
Exactly. What was your win this past week? Share your wins. We love to hear your wins. The Glow Guide with Brenda. Cool, you changed your name. I love it.
She's usually on Facebook.
That's right, because we usually see just your name on Facebook, and now you're with your channel. Very cool.
Hello, I at last have joined the YouTube party. Yeah, that's where most of the viewers is on YouTube.
Nice to see you, Brenda. And Roland. Hello. Roland's in the house.
Hello, Roland, who is also a fellow member of the channel.
Yes, that's why, again, you can see, you can't see on here, but in the comments, highlighted in green, yes.
In regular chat, you can.
And Brayden, how's it going? How are you? And Teddy, hello, nice to see you again. We got
everybody's
June
greeting each other
in the house.
Hello, June. June's always watching from Japan, which is really cool.
I know, and thanks for following me on Instagram, June. I just saw that notification come in, so it's nice to connect on other platforms too. Roland says, we missed you. It's been a long week. What made it a long week, Roland?
A lot happens in 7 days, for sure.
Oh, yes. Yes, a lot can happen. And Dawn.
Hey, Dawn, also fellow member. Thank you for joining us. How's it going this week?
June says it's 10 a.m. in Japan. Oh,
nice.
So morning. See, that makes more sense because when we end the calls, I'm like, have a good evening. But also, good morning.
Yeah,
right?
Well, there's
for
literally
some of our viewers,
people watching from all over.
Yeah, we have people from all over the world.
Remember, I forgot what his name was, but he was watching from Africa, like somewhere crazy. Like David, what country was it though?
I forget.
And he would either stay up or wake up at
like
4 in the morning.
Yeah. Lenny, hello. How's it going?
Hi, Lenny.
How are you doing? You're in Puerto Rico. So how's it going down there? Phil, good evening to you as well. Good to see you on the live stream. Kimberly, hello.
Hey, Kim, how's it going?
How are you? How has your week been? Nice to see you on here. Kimberly's watching from Facebook. And Teddy is at 146 subs.
Whoa, and
that
4,000
is
views in the
awesome.
last 28 days.
Oh my gosh, Teddy, your progress has been amazing.
I remember when you were like, oh, if I'll ever get to 100. Remember that? Like in the very beginning.
It's the momentum builds. Like it's slow going to start, and then it can speed up and get really fast, and then sometimes you'll have like what feels like a plateau, but then it happens again. Like it's just, there's so many variables involved, but the main thing is just keep doing what you're doing, keep pumping out content that you love sharing with other people, keep optimizing your videos as well so people can find them in the search engines, and I know you're doing that because you have great results here.
And consistency is key.
Yes.
Lisa says, I've been doing good. I'm not sure if anybody watched the video that I did. So if nobody knows, I did a video. If you go on Lisa's marked interview for people with disabilities, it's on YouTube. Yes. Last week when you mentioned that, I went and searched for it and I saw your video, and that's really cool. It's a video from a long time ago. And yeah, you were talking about some stuff. And it was really cool to see you on there. So thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, it was good to put a face to the name that we always see on our live streams. So
and I also shared it with Product Patrol, Cheeks of Product Patrol, and Camera Lady Liat. I sent it to her as well because I know that you're also a big fan of Product Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Phil says it's 2 a.m. there. Whoa, you stay up till 2 a.m., Phil? That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Brenda says my win for the week was that today I had an organic subscriber. Cool. That's huge when you're just starting out and every subscriber is precious. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It really is.
And, you know, that's how we get most of our subscribers. It's just all organically through the search engine. So that's just going to start to grow for you the better you get good at titles and tags and descriptions and just knowing how to optimize your videos. So that's awesome. Great win, Brenda.
And Roland says, congrats, Teddy, you are on the rise. I know, Roland, you like using the preloaded emojis. If you go in there, I was able to upload one more. It's a paint palette. So if you want to try that out in the chat for everybody else to see, I uploaded one more.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting because I'm not waiting, but like in the future, you need to design some like really cool.
Yes. She's like, can you design these custom emojis for Essetino? Yeah, I have that on my to-dos. But yeah, we got some cool emojis coming your way.
And then Teddy says, was at 19 subs when we first met here just 4 months ago. Yeah, it was like in the summertime when you rolled up on our channel randomly. And that's cool. That's so cool.
That's quite the growth in 4 months. I mean, it took our channel a long time to gain momentum. And, you know, it's probably because of your content as well is really popping and happening right now. But yeah, that's really great. Doing that, the right content and the SEO, it's gold. Great job, Teddy.
Phil says, I stay up every week for the positive vibes. Hope it's worth it.
Nice. Well, he keeps showing up, so I think it's worth it.
Oh, and you know how you had mentioned that you were contacted by LAD Bible, that channel? Well, ever since I keep talking about it, they keep showing up in my feed. And yeah, they are known for sharing other people's content, kind of like making it viral type content. So I really hope that your video gets some crazy traction. Did you say which video it was that they were going to feature? Because it's really cool. Every time I've seen one, the videos have like a ton of views on them, on Facebook at least. So, all right. Oh, and then Roland here, this is what it looks like. It doesn't show up in the...
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's awesome. A little tiny
I see it now.
palette.
She was just showing me the emoji.
It's right.
Because we don't see it in StreamYard here.
Where are we? Oh, there. There we go. Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Teddy says, best way to grow is master SEO. Take a Reed's SEO course. It's really good, worth $1 million. Thank you, Teddy, very much. Yeah, guys, if you really want to dive into how we optimize our videos step by step, like our exact strategy, it's using TubeBuddy. We have a full course on that, on how to rank your videos using TubeBuddy, and that link to the SEO course is in the description below. And also, by the way, if you need more like private, like one-on-one, hands-on, like accountability, all that kind of stuff, you really want to fast track your growth, we do also offer one-on-one coaching as well.
And I see here,
oh my gosh,
Linda. Thank you, Linda. Linda
That's
just
awesome.
became a member. If you guys were out last week or you missed last week, we have last week we introduced memberships on our channel, and there's 3 different tiers. We have these fun tiers, and the first level is called Dream Driven Fun. It's like at $1.99. And then the second tier is Dream Driven Creative, which is at $4.99. These are in Canadian, so it's probably, if you're in US, it'll be cheaper. And then the third tier is Dream Driven Entrepreneur, which is at $29.99. And they all have different levels on there. And we wanted to create these memberships as a way to give back to you guys. So you have access to certain things you can see in there. And yeah, you use it to your advantage, as I was mentioning. And I can see that both Roland and Dawn were commenting on our previous videos, and
I see you guys.
yeah, and you guys get like highlighted. It's very noticeable when you guys comment in the comments feed.
And Linda, thank you so much for becoming a member. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And welcome to the club.
And if you're not in the club, like, we don't want to force anyone. It's totally fine. We like all of you the same.
Phil says, yeah, Teddy is growing quick now. I think a lot more people
are getting into the topics. Yeah.
Definitely.
Ride the wave.
Yes.
We all need to become surfers.
Yeah. I suck at surfing. Tried it. Kept falling. Couldn't even stand on.
I want to try it again, though.
1 second.
Yeah. When you do actually stand on it, it's like euphoria. It's like, whoa, it feels crazy when you are able to stand.
I have not felt this euphoria.
I only stood on it for like 2 seconds, but
I was watching a TubeBuddy live stream yesterday and learned some good YouTube stuff.
Nice. What did you learn? Please share.
Yeah.
With the group.
Share it in the group. We're actually part of a partners VIP group for TubeBuddy. And so we just kind of get, updates on what's new, what's going on. And they're actually also planning on giving all of their partners like a custom landing page for like affiliate marketing and that kind of stuff. So that's really cool. It's really cool to see what's coming up. And
we're, I feel humbled that we're even considered a VIP.
Because there's like Roberto Blake and
just like Daryl Eves, like names. Really big YouTubers.
Really big YouTubers that we always watch in that group. So it's super cool and humbling too.
Yes, Roland, it is a paint palette and paint brush.
Kimberly says, can't stay tonight, but appreciate everything you do. Keep it up. Oh,
thanks, Kim. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for showing up and just saying hi.
And then, past it. Dawn says, yay, Linda, welcome to the group. If you guys have any suggestions on some custom emojis too, because I can change them up. So if you guys have any ideas for a read to create, let us know.
And guys, we'll get to talking more about structuring your week for success and our tips for that, and sharing more of insight on that topic with you. We're just saying hello to everybody right now. So stay tuned if that's why you came here and you're watching for that reason.
Phil says they used it on their Instagram, and I think it got about 150,000 views so far. That is amazing. Did you screenshot that? You should screenshot that, and please share it in the Creative Business Facebook group.
Yeah, share your wins, guys, in that Facebook group, because it's not enough to just see like us posting our wins in that group. Like we want to showcase a group here that's consistently having wins
together.
Yeah, together as a group. So that's awesome.
And people are congratulating. And then Linda says, it's my pleasure. Thank you for showing up every week. Lenny says that's crazy, Phil. Some subscribers from that. And then Phil says, I think I got a few subs from it. I had a little boost in subs when the video went on. And yeah, you know what? That's totally fine because yeah, they do share a lot of stuff. But use this to your advantage. Use it as credibility. Add it to your little, portfolio resume of things. And
as featured on.
Yeah, as featured on. And that could get you potentially other gigs later on. So you might not see the effect of it directly right away.
Yeah, and every step counts, guys, no matter how small. Like, even though, it might seem smaller in comparison to other things, just keep track of it, acknowledge it, and share it with other people, because it's just like stacking those wins is what creates this momentum and your growth.
Braden says, the day I went to my surf lesson, there were 4 tiger shark attacks, so I
gosh.
never learned to surf. Wow. That's
good thing.
Yeah.
Good decision made.
Liat says, just saying hi on my walk. No problem, Liat. Thank you for showing up.
Have a great walk,
love you
Liat.
all. Have a great evening. Yeah, have a great evening as well. Roland says, I learned tips for YouTube optimization, things I should have known because it's common sense, but still overlooked, like filling out playlist descriptions, using keywords in the text. Yeah, so we just talked about this week to one of our coaching clients, actually, where like he's in restructuring. So he's had a YouTube channel and he's now reviving it. Actually, you know him. His name is Fernando.
Yeah.
And he was doing playlists and he's like, oh, should I fill in the descriptions? And the Reed's like, yes, you need to do all the SEO stuff in your descriptions, even the title of the playlist. Make sure that you're adding stuff in, and then also the description of the playlist, because all that stuff matters.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube looks at like all of your text everywhere that you have on the channel. So make sure that it is optimized. And Phil says, it's one of my older videos, which is a shame as the quality is not as good as I do them now, but they might use more.
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe they end up using a bunch of your videos periodically.
That's awesome. But great work. Like, I love these wins. Great job, Phil.
And maybe like if there's another kind of website like that, I'm sure there's other kinds that you can submit to. And say, oh, hey, it was featured on this one, and use that as credibility.
Yeah, absolutely. That's actually what they teach you when you're trying to get guest
blog writers.
Yeah, like if you want to be a guest writer on someone's blog, a popular blog, you got to kind of take what you've already done and tell people about it when you're sending that email to ask, hey, can I write this featured article for your blog? Say where you are featured on, because that's just, once again, stacking the wins is good.
And Lenny says, if it caught their attention, that is still a win. Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
All right.
Cool, guys. So we're going to get into, I think this topic is really important. It has to do with structuring your week for success, because a lot of the things that we post in the Facebook group, this group down there scrolling on the bottom, if you aren't a member, it's free to join. Just search for Creative Business Success on Facebook. A lot of you guys have been posting different questions. You're also starting your businesses. You're either just starting, you're in the beginning stages. So it's really important what action steps you take and how you organize those action steps. Really believe that progress comes out of action steps. And when you organize those steps, you're actually being more strategic, you're focused on your time, and you're just being more efficient. And that efficiency will work to your favor. You'll get more results faster, and you'll learn more as well as you go along in your journey. So there's a bunch of things that we do and just tips that I wanted to share. I'm not going to go into like goal setting and everything, but yes, goals are important. So the first thing that you should do is set a goal if you don't have it. And I would say, what goal do you want to achieve by the end of this month? So set a monthly goal to start. You can set like 3 months goal, 6 month goal, a year. But, we found when we were first starting out, when we set goals so far ahead, it was too far. It just like the motivation wasn't like it was
sometimes it would
far-reaching,
work
you
and
know?
sometimes it wouldn't, and you would just kind of get depleted sometimes with how far it was.
Yeah, so something a little bit more immediate. We actually set like weekly goals and monthly goals. So you could do week to week or you could do a month, but definitely have in mind what you want to achieve. Let's just say by the end of this month. And once you know that, then you can kind of brainstorm what action steps you need to take in order to reach that goal. So it sounds simplistic, but this is, if you're keeping it focused under the umbrella of that goal, it's just you're way likely to be more focused in getting that done. And here's the key. When you're outlining all of your action steps, you want to make sure that your week is at least 60% of your working hours. You want to make sure that at least 60% is dedicated to those action steps that's going to help you achieve that goal, because all of the other stuff is extra, so just to give you an example, like this past week, we were really wanting to up our game with content creation and just setting ourselves up. So making sure that we have enough videos to schedule on our YouTube channel by the end of this month. So we set, I think it was like at least 2 weeks ahead or 3 weeks of content all scheduled for our YouTube channel. And then we're like, okay, that's the goal. So what are those action steps that we need to do? Okay, we need to do batch filming on these days. We need to be editing. Maybe we need to brainstorm and just, come up with some great ideas for new videos and just kind of batch those tasks, right? And from there, we then took those tasks and plotted it in our planner. So you got to write this down. You got to write down your action steps. You have to, record what you're actually doing so that when it comes time to that day, when Tuesday rolls around or Wednesday, you know exactly what you're working on. And that's really key. I've learned from a lot of different people on, what creates great habits and high performance habits as well. If some of you guys have read, it's a great book. Yeah. High Performance Habits by Brendan Burchard.
And Todd Herman.
And Todd Herman as well. So we took Todd Herman's 90-day year course. And he talks about the same thing. He's also a high performance coach, and he's worked with lots of athletes and
Olympic athletes.
Yeah.
At very high levels.
Yeah. And Fortune 500 company executives and just all different kinds of high level people. And he talks about this, what is your goal? Identify that goal, identify the tasks underneath that goal, and then plot those tasks into your week. And when you look at your week, it should at least 60% be all tasks dedicated towards that goal. And that's just something that you keep doing. You just keep your head down, keep working on those tasks week to week until you actually get to where you want to be. Now we say at least 60% because, there's so many other things that like emails and
just chores stuff.
Other stuff. Yeah. Work related too. Like there's other work stuff that might not necessarily relate directly to your goal, but you still kind of need to do it, like respond to messages and that kind of thing. So that's why it's not like feasible to do 100% of your working hours. So make it very focused like that. And when it comes to, your actual day, oh, by the way, you can use I don't know if you guys like to use agendas or planners, but have something where you've recorded it. I have a planner, but I also use online tools like Trello. I think I showed you guys.
And a lot of people got scared.
Yeah, it looks scary, but it's what keeps me on track. You can use a tool like Trello to really organize what tasks you get done in your day. I think we have a couple tutorials on that as well. So
here, I was going to show them Trello.
Mm-hmm.
A zoom up of
one day.
Here's a zoom up of Trello on Thursday, which is today. So you can see it says here in the green there, it says Essetino Weekly Mastermind, and then it says Get Blasted, which basically means workout. And then what does it say? Work on Amita's project, emails, and something about a schedule. So yeah, this is an example of a Trello for Thursday. Now there was a ton of stuff on there, but we've since moved them off throughout the whole day.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of like what's left with it.
And like I know a lot of people get scared out of structure, like having such like a set plan and that kind of thing. But you know, as long as it doesn't have to be like down to the detail of planning. You just need to have an idea, a structure in terms of what you're going to be working on for each day, because out of that comes your creativity, comes your progress and all that kind of stuff. It just really helps you focus, and that is the key to growth, is focusing on a project to really make it work. We learned a lot about I don't know if you guys have heard of context switching. Like, it's something that we learned from Todd Herman as well. It's not his concept, but someone else's. And he really talks about this study that showed that, when you're switching from task to task, you're actually losing 20% of your productivity with that context switching. And that's why, the high performers will tell you multitasking is bad, but I know a lot of people who are proud of their multitasking abilities. But yeah, when you're working on a focused project, it can really take away from it if you're constantly switching from this project to the other one. So keep it focused, just keep your head down, working on that for 1 week. See where you're at. Maybe, you need to take it to the next week. And when it comes to that day as well, make it the first thing that you work on, make it your priority project again, make it your priority task, because if you only get that one thing done in that day, and we all know life happens, other distractions come in, right? If you only get that one thing done, you can say that you won the day because that was the most important thing to get done. So I don't know if you want to add anything to that, but.
I was just going to add that I think about this phrase a lot now, progress, not perfection, just because I see a lot of people around, not just like around me, but like in the internet universe and all that kind of stuff. And like people have a hard time moving forward and getting started. And I was just thinking to myself as I was doing these, like, I had a green band around my thigh and I was like stretching out my leg. And I was like, if people just focused on improving with moving forward with something 1% per day, and it was like 1% each day, that if they did that for 100 days, they would improve by 100%. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it kind of just blew my own mind when I was thinking about that. And the reason why I thought that is because of my fitness journey and how it's literally taken me like 2 years to post that photo. Most of you have seen it by now. You know how scared I was to post that photo? I was really nervous about it, and it took me a while to get to that point. And I had to keep telling myself that I just have to just get a little bit stronger every day, just a little bit more with the reps, increase it just a little bit more. Once I've mastered that weight, then I can move it a little bit more. And I think that's what can help a lot of people, is just don't make it so huge. Like if I were to think of myself
intimidating.
It was too big of a jump for most people. So yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking of.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. Like it's just one little step at a time is what creates empires. So I remember like we had really big goals when we were starting out our entrepreneurial business.
Yeah, and people thought we were crazy.
Yeah, and like after a while, when you keep working at it, and it can get defeating too. Like if you don't feel like you've gotten to where you want to be, and you feel like you've been working your butt off to get there. So yeah, just keep it bite-sized, keep it manageable.
This one right here, I've been watching lots of David Goggins recently, which is great for motivation. He is so raw and real and in your face. Like
you listen to his podcast, right?
I listened to his entire book.
His book,
which was intense. Like, I wouldn't say I would recommend it for everyone because it's not only does it have like crazy vulgar language, but his life was like one of those movies, like where you're like, oh my God, I can't believe all that happened to you. And you're like this person, like he's super successful, both mentally, physically, entrepreneurial, like in all aspects. And he had, I would say, like a really bad life, like a really tragic upbringing and things like that. So, I mean, I would recommend it because it works on me. Like I like the real talk. I don't like the fluff talk. I like it when people are being really intense and being really real, because
the Gary V's of the world.
Yeah, because I don't know, it resonates with me. It wakes me up, and I would listen to that while I was climbing the Grouse Grind, which is this mountain hike, which is it is labeled as difficult. It's basically like a vertical incline of a mountain. It's not very long. It's about 2.8, 2.9 kilometers, but it literally is like up the mountain. The elevation goes quite high, really fast. And I would listen to that, and because he's just talking, he's kind of like talking to me, and I can get through it. So highly recommend David Goggins. He is very in your face though. And I mean, he at one point broke the record for the most pull-ups in 24 hours.
How many did he get?
Like, it was like thousands. Like
thousands?
Yeah, like thousands of pull-ups. I can't remember exactly, but he had tried it he tried it 3 times, and people wanted him to give up and all that. And his like skin was ripping off. Like, it was like,
oh, I bet
it was intense. Like, he had to have like a whole team, and but his mind is so strong.
Your mind can overcome your physicality, like what you think you can or can't do physically.
He's even done marathons with like broken foot. Like, it's crazy. Amazing. I know, I always talk about him. So when you brought him up, I was like,
boundaries.
Oh God, yeah. You don't think he's human. It's crazy. A couple of things here. We missed some. Roland says, adding a please subscribe to my channel and a sub link in every playlist. Oh, I hadn't heard about that. Adding it in playlists. And then on the about page as well. And then, yeah, Phil, try that out. Try sending it out. You never know. You might get even more traction from people sharing the videos. And Teddy says, according to my dashboard, I am up 57 subs in the last 28 days. I credit that to the fact that I do SEO on every video that goes up. Stack those wins. Like, the more that you stack that up, the more that it's going to add up. And it's, yeah, like you said, you had like 19 subscribers and you barely thought you were going to hit 100, and now you've blown past that. And, you know, next goal is 500, 1,000.
I need to get an updated testimonial from you, Teddy. Now that you have these, I know you left a great testimonial for us on the course a while back, but these numbers are awesome. That's great. Great to hear it.
And Trello looked intense. Trello, yeah, it can be intimidating. But we have like lots of things, and there's 2 of us, so there's like double the tasks in there.
Yeah.
It's we both have access to it so that we can both see what's happening and who's doing what. And a lot of teams use these kinds of things so that they can see progress. And
Lenny says, great lessons.
Great lessons.
And Brayden, when in doubt, create content. Yeah, I mean, if you just want to simplify it right now, create and share. Create and share. Just create content, put it out there, and, you know, interact with people. Like, social media is a 2-way street. It's not just a 1-way thing where you're just posting, and hoping people will come. You really got to engage. So, yeah.
And then
that's the simplified version.
Roland says, is he the guy that works out like crazy? He's known, yes, for not just working out, but he's like a runner and an ultra marathoner. And he was in the Army and the Navy and the Navy SEALs, something like that. Yeah, listen to his book. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joe
he's been
Rogan's
on many
podcast.
podcasts. He's been on like Lewis Howes, Ed Milet, basically all those podcast shows.
Are you guys finding views are increasing?
For us in particular, I don't know about anyone else, but for us, actually, our views have been going down. And I suspected that they would, because when they shoot up so crazy, there tends to be like this flatlining thing that happens and they go a little bit down. We're still in growth. Like, we're still getting about 1,000 to 1,100 new subscribers a month, but our views and our watch hours are slightly going down. And that's one of the reasons like why we're recalibrating right now, because we're trying to be like, okay, how can we combat this? How can we get our numbers back up? So I'm going to be trying out different types of content, both with the filming style and editing style, and working off of what's doing well. Like I'm still analyzing those top videos and creating new content pieces that are currently still trending.
And also like just doing different things with our video production as well. That's what we want to do, is just change the way of just a little bit the way that we do our videos, and just up our game. When you've gotten a system down for producing content and you have your SEO down, you can then just like look and see what's the next step. How can I improve this? How can I get better at this? Whether it's your content production or getting more exposure for your videos, or visually improving your landing page of your YouTube channel, having call to actions as well in your videos, in your playlists, as Roland said as well. There's so many things that you can improve on. You never fully get YouTube. Like you can never fully, you say, oh, I know all of it. Like I know all of this about, growing a YouTube channel. It's constantly evolving, constantly changing. There's always something to do and get better at.
Phil says, Roland, I would say my views have dropped recently, actually. Yeah.
There you go.
Same for us as well. I think it's because like people have been going back to work here and going back to school and stuff. So I don't know. It's variable right now.
It's like the stock market. It goes up and down.
Jojo. We've got Jojo in the house.
Hello. Nice to see you on here. How are you?
Yeah, how's it going for you?
I haven't seen you in a while.
And then people are saying hello to Jojo. Cool, it's good to see you again. Well, I can't physically see you, but good to see you on the chat. And I saw that, thank you for the comment that you did on my photo in the community tab. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. And Teddy says as well, I will do that. I think you're referring to the testimonial. Great. I love it. I'll get in touch with you. Thanks, Teddy.
Nice. So let us know in the comments below. Do you guys plan your weeks? Do you just let the day happen? Do you just go day by day, week by week? I know that in our industry and in our world, people like are intense, and I've heard people go like, I plan like a month or months in advance. Yeah, like some people do even a year in advance. So yeah, I mean, let us know how you guys do it.
Yeah, that's a bit much, planning the year. Well, at least it doesn't work for us. Roland says, I'm not boasting. My views have exploded.
I'm actually mind blown. I guess some videos are getting traction. So what were you before, and then what is the now explosion, and what videos are they?
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you attributing that explosion to? Like,
the explosion.
Like, is it a few number of videos? Because you can easily see that. We saw a spike in August, a considerable spike in views on this.
And we're like, what's happening?
On this one day, yeah. And we're like, what is that? What was that spike? And how can we do it again? And it actually turned out to be...
It wasn't us.
Yeah, it wasn't us, but we benefited from it. We did an interview with Evan Carmichael a while ago, and they were running ads
to the interview.
Yeah. So we got
a lot of views
and
that day.
subscribers that day too. It was awesome.
Phil says, forgot to mention the Insta video got me over 150 new followers on Instagram. Nice. So now
that's awesome.
Use that to your advantage. I'm not sure how you're using your Instagram, but feed that into your YouTube videos. I don't know if you upload your videos to your IGTV, but I upload mainly like my vlogs and stuff, but sometimes like really good YouTube videos, I'll take the time to upload them onto IGTV. And if the video is a longer video and you want to keep it horizontal, like on YouTube, you'll need to upload through IGTV on desktop, not the phone, just to let you know.
Yeah, you can also, I don't know what else you have going on besides your YouTube channel, like if you have a website or you have other platforms where you want to channel people to. But if it's just your YouTube channel, like feel free to put that link in your Instagram bio and tell people to check it out for how-to projects, like home projects, that kind of thing. If you have multiple links, like you have a website, you have your channel, like we do, we have a lot of different resources for people.
I was going to just show them this thing.
Then you can use, show them that. You can use something like this, as Jules showing you right now.
So this is my, like my Instagram homepage or whatever. And you see there, it says like, there's a little arrow, like a hand pointing down, and it's basically a smart bio link. And if I click on it, and if people are curious as to what I do, they can click on it, and then it brings them to this page, which showcases like a lot of stuff. And people, if they want to check out Hire Me, download our free YouTube guide. And I put this video, how much can you make as a YouTuber? That's actually the most clicked one that people click on. And I have this story about how I got fired from the last 9-to-5 job I've ever had. How do you find your passion and take one of our courses? So we use this as like a promotional tool, like our bio, for people to find our stuff on YouTube. They want to see what we're doing. Instead of, a lot of people waste this kind of space. These little things are important. Like even on Facebook, if you go to my Facebook profile, it's very specific. I have our YouTube channel link in our Facebook profile, like in the sidebar there when you check it out.
The Smart Bio link, it actually comes with a tool called Tailwind, which we will be doing videos on. But you can use, like, there's other companies like Linktree and FanLink. So there's different ones that you can use, and it allows you to feature multiple links. And even with this Smart Bio, Jewel was showing you can have different buttons, but you can actually also feature like pictures from your Instagram with a call to action. And then when they click on that, they can be taken to whatever website you choose.
So it's a cool way, when people are first stumbling upon you, they go to your Instagram, they see your little homepage feed or whatever, and then they click on that, and then they just go deeper into what you've got going on. We've got Product Patrol in the house.
Hello, Cheeks.
He just came back from his walk. How was your walk? And then Phil says, yeah, Roland, you're very consistent with your videos. I think YouTube really likes your consistency. They really do.
I think we missed one from Teddy up there. Teddy says, I did a quick and dirty video for my sister-in-law on how to use a crypto website. Decided to publish it, SEO'd it, and it averages 150 views a month. That's amazing. Yeah, you'll find, guys, that your videos don't need to be like crazy, beautiful production quality and polished in order to get those views. It's really all about your content and what you're
if you're answering a question or you're helping someone, it is crazy. I was gonna do an analysis video on one of our videos that seems so simple. I have this Adobe Acrobat video, which basically is a software that makes your PDFs fillable, right? Exciting, right? And
it is exciting.
It's
for
like
nerds like me.
it's like
fillable PDFs.
a 4 or 5 minute video on how to make a PDF fillable, and this one video
People are going crazy
has made $5,000 US, and I'm just showing people how to make it fillable. And yeah, the software costs $16 a month, but it pays for itself.
5,000 in ad revenue, correct?
Total for 1 year of being online.
Right. Plus client work
Yeah.
from that as well. Like people have watched the video and they're like,
They'd
can you
rather
just do it for me?
Yeah.
Please, I want to hire you. And then we get gigs from that.
So don't ever underestimate a simple video. That's why I do not care when I release a video and it has 20 views in 1 week. I'm always like, this is going to get a lot later.
Yeah.
If it's properly SEO'd. Jojo says, hi, my lovely ladies. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Good to see you too.
So good to see you as well, Jojo. See you.
Yeah.
Just your presence, we know, is great.
And then
Teddy says proves a video doesn't have to be polished. Yes, just has to have. Exactly. Yep. You got to say
you just
that
need to
before
just give real value in your videos.
Brenda says, I plan my week and have a big goal for every quarter. I have to remove distractions. Today, I allowed myself to be distracted and discouraged. And so it was a flat day. So I was just going to go ahead.
No, I was just going to be okay. So you allowed, like it, I guess it wasn't, you allowed it to happen or you wanted it to happen?
Well, see,
I don't know what I'm saying.
I think I know what you mean, Brenda. It's just like you made a choice maybe to not, to
not be on it,
you gave power to the distraction by focusing on the distraction, and that's that's what ended up happening. But not all days can be like that, like if you need that distraction, like if you've been working really hard and you just need like a reset, you need to re-energize, you need to refuel, like go for it, like go for that walk, go watch the Netflix, go work out, go, do whatever it is, go out to the coffee shop and hang out with your friends. Those moments are needed. Like it was just a complete 180 from when we first started growing our business, where it was like all hard hustle. And then to what we have now, which we're actually intentional about our days and leaving lots of room for leisure, like
and fun and adventure.
Having fun and putting our health as well in priority, working out. Those things all fuel you up to keep you productive throughout the week.
Sometimes the REIT will be working on something and maybe it's not gelling. Maybe she's getting frustrated. And then all of a sudden she'll be like, I need to go for a run. And then she'll just go down to the treadmill here in the building gym and just not like run for like an hour, but like run, do HIIT running, which is like
15 minutes.
A combination of running really fast and then bringing your heart rate down and then running really fast. And 15, 20 minutes. And then her state will be in a completely different way after. Like she'll become happier and like almost be ready to be attacking this problem, because before she was seeming like she was totally defeated. I would be like, hey, you need to like leave the computer and just go do something completely different.
Yeah, it totally wakes me up, like just moving my body. Even just like if I don't feel like going for a run because I don't want to get sweaty, I'll just even like go for a walk to the coffee shop nearby here, grab a coffee and come back. Just a good reset activity. You got to find that thing that just re-energizes you and makes you feel better. For you, a run might not do that. might work to the opposite way, right? And just make you feel more tired. So you got to find that thing and put that in your back pocket, like in your toolbox, so that when you do have one of those moments, you can just always pull from there.
For me, like I do need to work out and stuff in the beginning of the day, but if I'm getting frustrated, it's not like I need to go and run like Arit does. I'll usually like listen to a David Goggins or a Gary V like yelling, and then yelling at me, and then I'll
you
feel
need like a
it.
Marine right here just yelling at you.
Roland says 2 months ago I had a video. I had like 6,000 views a month. Now it's 17 a month.
Nice.
My boat
The
repair
boat
is
one.
flying, but a lot of videos are getting views, different topics. That's really cool.
Very cool. It seems like it's spilling, like that traffic that came to that video is also spilling elsewhere. Make sure in that boat repair, the boat motor repair video, that in the description, you're interlinking to other related videos on your channel, and you have end screens and stuff featuring other videos. You want to interlink your other content as well, so people are aware that you have more of this kind of stuff. But it sounds like it's already kind of spilling over, which is great.
I just had a quick video idea. Did you do one on how to store your boat away for winter? That's just a random thing that popped into my head.
Same one.
Phil says, I don't use Insta much, but I should really start checking out IGTV. Yeah, definitely. It's worth getting into because you can upload videos onto desktop IGTV up to 1 hour long. And it's just another outlet, using those proper hashtags and everything like that to get your videos out.
Yeah, I've been really focusing on Instagram, just upping my Instagram game lately. Just figuring out new ways of, bettering the content that I produce there, having, more attractive content, and also more value-driven content. Because previously I was just kind of using it as like a personal thing, just posting up personal shots and that kind of thing, but really focusing more on stories and giving tips and just giving people certain call to actions on there. It's a great tool. Like you can really do well because Phil, like your home projects, your niche, your particular thing, I think can do really well if you're using the right hashtags on Instagram. That's how more people can find you.
Roland says, I don't plan much. I just work. I probably could benefit from some planning.
Yeah, that was us in the beginning too. We just worked, but it was like, it was all over the place.
We realized we needed to be a little bit more strategic here with what we wanted to achieve.
Yeah.
I also recently dumped my 5-second intro. No more intro. Yeah, we haven't been using our intro for a long time now. We kind of just start in the video and just get right into it.
Shorter attention spans. They're reducing every single day.
Do you need Insta to turn into a business account to use that feature, to use IGTV? I don't think. To
use IGTV? No.
No, but to use the Smart Link bio? I think
yes.
Yeah.
Or Tailwind specifically though, because I think if you you're allowed to include a link without having it as a business account, but using that Smart Bio link, Tailwind actually prompted us to turn it into a business account.
But it wasn't even a big deal to do that. Like it's just now called business account, and
not that much of a difference.
Nothing. You just get more analytics. That's pretty much it. The Glow Guide with Brenda says, interesting that you dropped off your intro. I'm changing mine in every video now. We add different outros and stuff depending on what we're talking about. It's always changing. Jojo says, looking fantastic, Jewel. So proud of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been 2 years in the making, and I'm now going to go for attempting to do a pull up and a chin up. My goal is by the end of 2020 to do one of each. Currently at 0. I can just hang on the bar for seconds.
Progress, not perfection.
Yeah. That's why I ordered those giant elastics on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I can get started.
Those are the ones where you're fixing them to either pole, right? And you're stepping on it?
No, you fix it to the top, the bar.
Oh.
So you do this weird knot thing, and then you stick your foot in. It's a giant human elastic, and it obviously gives me help to do the pull-up. So I'm starting off with that first.
Nice.
KL says, hi, ladies. Have you ever tried selling products on Facebook business page? Any experiences, pros, cons? Oh, Siri just turned on.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you please repeat what you said?
Siri thinks we're talking to her. So I'm
Just
gonna-
looking to start off with family and friends to see how it turned out. You know, I've actually been thinking about that. We have not sold like directly through the Facebook platform. I know that you can list products on pages, and I was thinking about that recently, like, you know, putting our courses or our services or coaching stuff and see what happens.
Yeah, but we haven't tried it yet, Kay. Roland says, I was watching Nick Nimmin. He's actually also part of the TubeBuddy VIP group. And he suggested dumping it even if it's 5 seconds long if people's attention span is too small.
Yeah. Yeah. I noticed that Daryl Eves a while ago, he would just like do his tutorial on YouTube and then just like end it and then like not have anything. So sometimes like that's when we started to remove our outro, that little dancing thing that we used to do.
Subscribe.
Yeah, we would just remove that because it was like 30 seconds of music and stuff like that.
I wonder what the watch time was on the outro, people watching the entire dance.
So we would just like, it's just very straight to the end now.
Yeah. But Brenda, if you're, concerned about branding or just, wanting to have some sort of branded content, you could also put watermark on your videos. So there's actually a place within your YouTube dashboard for you to upload a watermark. So you could do your logo or something so that it's always just seen there as well.
Brenda says, I didn't stay focused like I should have. As it happens, it always happens.
That
something happens
to us all the time, Brenda. It's just like the lesson is to not get too emotionally attached to the downfall or the distraction or whatever. It's just like, okay, that happened, let's pick it up and get back on the horse tomorrow. Because as long as you just like you throw that emotional stuff away, that attachment to that, you're good.
Roland says you need to take breaks. Sitting too long is a killer. Yes, it is a killer, and that's what like it happens. Like when you sit, like I was so good at sitting for 8 hours and not getting up and not going to pee or not eating or anything because I'd like have all my snacks and stuff around me. And it is horrible for the body. It is horrible long term. So that's why I get up much more frequently, take breaks, stretch my legs. If I feel like it's starting to go numb or something, I get up.
Yeah, breaks work to your advantage, actually, if used wisely. Not getting distracted on the break, but yeah.
Ellen says, I'm going to watch your videos about IGTV, Arit. I like Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah, we're slowly gravitating towards it. Cheek says, I find videos that move have a real need rather than the ones I like to do.
I'm trying to decipher this.
If anyone else can decipher this.
I find videos that move have a real need. Can you explain, Cheeks, a product for
silence?
Let us know what you
mean. Do you have a few recent videos about Instagram, Jewel and Arit? Let's check it out.
Yeah, I don't know if you released this one yet, Jewel.
Which one? I think I have an IGTV. The IGTV one I think is still relevant. It might be like a year or so old, but it's still the same way.
Oh yeah, this one already went out on the channel. How to make Instagram highlight covers. That was this week.
From Design Hill?
No, just with Canva.
So, yeah, I think so.
So your highlight covers are these.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those little circle things.
I need to add those to mine.
They're basically collections of your stories. So you can create separate collections of them. And then when you have like a highlight cover, it just makes it more enticing, more visually appealing to click on. So I show how to create that using Canva. And then there was also one, I think that went out yesterday on using Design Hill to create stories, to create story graphics. So we're going to be, yeah, like as we learn more with Instagram, we're going to be creating more of these tutorials.
And it's been working for Arit because
it has.
She was stuck at like 700 followers for a while, and now she's just passed like 1,000.
Yeah, I'm at
you just passed 1,000, and she's getting like new followers pretty frequently.
It's because I started focusing on it, right? Like as soon as you start focusing on something to make it grow and not just mindlessly posting on a platform, that's when you really get intentional about your growth and start to see things happening. So yeah, I'm learning a lot about content creation and engagement on Instagram. So you'll be seeing more videos on that, Roland.
And Brenda says, thanks for the encouraging advice. And no problem. We're all in this together. And trust me, I've had my fair share of like freakouts and breakdowns and stress. Like, I don't know if you heard, but like we've been doing we started our first business in 2010. And the first 2 years, we didn't allow ourselves to have any fun, like actually no fun at all, because we thought fun was associated with not being successful at the time. We were so different and naive back then. And now, like, it's completely different. So I totally get what you're going through.
You got to be kind to yourself. Like, I know we are our own worst critics. But you got to be, let it be easy, don't fixate too hard on what you see as failures. I totally get that frustration of not getting what you want to get done in the day and having something else take that all away from you. But yeah, the quicker that you bounce back from it, meaning not let it take you down, the better it is. You'll just get back on the horse and then try again tomorrow. You always have tomorrow.
Linda says, I think Cheeks is talking about emotions. And then Lenny says, probably refers to videos that get traffic, specific need versus reviews. That's my best guess.
I love hearing all these
Brenda says, I think Cheeks means that the videos that get views are the ones that address real need than doing topics that interest him.
Interesting.
Well, I know you do reviews, Cheeks, and definitely review channels do well. Are you doing SEO on your videos? Because that will really be a big determining factor.
Mm-hmm.
And are you consistent with your uploading? Is it the same day and time every week? And yeah, because you've had major success happen on some of your videos. You had a video reach like 3 point something million, I remember. But yeah, I think with focusing on SEO, that would be something to really focus on.
You got to find a balance too, though. Like you can't always just do the videos that get great views if you don't always want to do those videos. If it is great, that works to your advantage. But if you want to do other topics as well, you gotta add that in, because it's just part of your longevity in the game, in the YouTube game, because that's really what it's all about. We've had many conversations on these live streams about how we see so many YouTubers just call it and basically say that they're not doing YouTube anymore because they just felt forced into this one space, this one topic by their viewers, and they just kept doing more of that, and that's not who they are anymore. So you got to have a balance of both.
I think it's from the YouTuber Nick Nimmin, who is also a major, one of the YouTube gurus. I believe he talked about how, because people have this battle of, should I do videos that I love doing, or do I do the videos that I know get views that I'm not as passionate about? And what he says is mix it up and do both. Do a bit of both worlds. Do some for yourself, do some for the fans, and do this like reciprocal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oops. Linda says, I think our individual analytics reveal something of our each personalities. Ooh, that's cool. I've never heard of that.
That is interesting.
What does that say about our personalities? Right?
I don't know. But that's well said, Linda.
That's got me thinking now.
Roland says, you also work full-time, Cheeks. You have family, your channel. It's a lot to balance. Yeah. It's all a balancing act.
Cheeks is also, a successful realtor, and I'm sure you're busy, like, doing that whole thing. Like, that's another business in itself, and you're probably constantly getting, like, calls and stuff all the time.
There's only so much time in a day. Don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah, exactly.
As long as, because I know that you love your channel, Cheeks, as long as you're having fun with it, doing your reviews on the products that you like, then that's all that matters. That's what's going to keep you going. And I think that's what has kept you going, because we kind of you started about a year after us, and you're still doing YouTube. So I think that's a win. There are many channels that will not get past 1 year. A lot of people quit
early in the game.
Yeah, very early in the game. Cheek says Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you put the Eastern so people know. That's 5 p.m. PST. A 4K dash cam giveaway. Enter the contest. Yes, he is giving away this really cool 4K dash cam. I've seen it before when he visited here in July. It's actually like an HD dash cam, really good quality, and he's giving one away for free. And I think you just have to enter by sending an email on one of his videos, on the live stream videos, which happen on Fridays. There's like an email, and then you just like say, I forgot the wording, like entry or something like that. And yeah, just check it out tomorrow. It's on his live stream.
Nice. We got Lenny once again saying smash that like button. Ooh. Thank you very much, Lenny.
Who's up to smash the like button?
Yes, hit the like button if you're enjoying this live stream, guys. We really appreciate it.
And Product Patrol says, I'm a realtor full-time, so my channel feels a happy hobby for me and the family.
Yeah.
Yes, it's that Cheeks, it's your creative outlet on Product Patrol. You get to be silly and fun and do fun jokes and characters and stuff. So I think that's really good. Lisa says, good night, everyone. And Jewel and Arit, I will see you guys next Thursday. Cheeks, I will see you tomorrow. And everyone have a good night and be safe.
Have a good night, Lisa. And thanks for stopping by again. We really appreciate it.
Roland says, like Jewel says, even if you put out only one video a week, SEO the heck out of it.
Yeah.
Link to other videos and playlists. Let the videos work for you when you don't have the time. Yes, exactly. It all counts. Like, each video counts. That's why we really stress the SEO part of it, because it's like, if you don't do that, then your videos can't get found.
Yeah, every single video has the potential to create leverage for you. It's out there working for you. So make sure that you are doing your SEO so you're showing up in the search engines, and then you can focus as well on improving your thumbnails next. Because if you are really focusing on beautifying your thumbnails, but you haven't mastered SEO,
and you're not getting found,
then yeah, nobody's seeing your thumbnails because those only show up in the search results. So, take it step by step, and really, it's first consistency, content creation, mastering that. Then it's SEO. Then you can look at YouTube thumbnails and all this other stuff, playlists and interlinking your videos.
And it's just like little tweaks here and there. The other day we were working with another YouTube coaching client of ours, and he has channel memberships, and he's a stock channel. So he talks about which stock, like analyzing stocks, which are going up and down. And he has channel memberships, and I said, oh, have you got anyone sign up for memberships? And he's like, no, not yet. I sort of mention it at the beginning of our videos and at the end. And we took a look at it, And we provided him some suggestions, and we were saying, okay, your tiers need to be more clear. You need to let people know what they are getting at each level. You need to add a intro video to your membership so that people can watch and see exactly the tiers. And when you mention it, like, go into detail. Don't just say, oh, join the channel for membership perks. Like, exactly say what it is.
What value does that person get?
Why do they want to get this? And then he implemented that, and because he's a stock channel, he can charge much higher for his knowledge, and he got his first YouTube membership paid subscriber at $99 US a month.
Yeah, after he implemented those changes.
Yeah, and he was like so happy, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited for you. And like, that's really cool, because I was like, you have to show people your value and your worth. And he was kind of like, like brushing it off. Not that he meant to do that. It's just a lot of people don't know that you just need to be more clear, and you just need to just say it. And, I guess, people have a hard time selling and that kind of thing.
And leading with why. Like, why would someone want that membership level, that perk, whatever it is that you're offering? Lead with that rather than just saying what it is.
And I was like,
that's more compelling.
Like, he's a smart dude. Like, he is very knowledgeable in this kind of stuff. And I'm like, people will gladly pay you for this knowledge. This is not something that everybody knows. So put it out there. Mm-hmm. And now he says that he's refreshing his memberships tab every so often to see if there's new memberships, because he's so excited from it.
Nice. And Ramon, hello.
Got Ramon in the house just at the end here.
Yes, we're about to wrap it up, but it's nice to see you on here, Ramon. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah. And Jojo says, that's awesome. Yeah, it was a crazy win for him. We love seeing these wins for you guys. It's just as and even more exciting for us. Sometimes we react way more than the actual student does.
I was going to say, so I do ongoing thumbnail design for one of our clients. He actually started off as getting our Camtasia lesson. So he found us on YouTube through Jules' Camtasia tutorials, and then he got one-on-one Camtasia lessons with Jewel to learn how to edit his videos better. And then he signed up for our YouTube coaching program. And then now I'm doing ongoing thumbnail design for him. And because I see his channel so often, like I always go over to his channel when I'm designing the thumbnails, I'm the one who's telling him the milestones he's hitting on his channel. I'm like, you just hit 400 subscribers, and just 500 this past week, you just hit 500. But I was like doing it at every 100. And noticing that like the time that I'm announcing him is like the period is going shorter and shorter because his channel's growing faster and faster. And he's like, I didn't even notice. And we get so much more excited, just like Jewel said, about seeing you guys hit those milestones and winning.
And he's been consistently working at his channel for over a year now, and it's finally starting to, really crank it. Roland says, what's the name of the stock channel? And I said, the stock channel is called Scott Rubin. That's his name. And he does these analyzation of stocks. He's a mathematician, and he builds these like crazy Excel spreadsheets on the values of the stocks, and he can predict if they'll go up, and he's very knowledgeable in this subject.
It's like he calls it the discounted cash flow model with his spreadsheets. And I think there are other channels named Scott Rubin or with the name Scott Rubin in it. So make sure if you're looking for it, Roland, it's the one with the A+ in the avatar image or the profile image.
And his banner is like got red on it, right? Green banner?
Yeah, it's a green YouTube banner.
Okay, cool.
Awesome, guys. So I think we'll wrap it up here. Thank you so much to everybody who jumped on today. And you are like, I just love, that's the one.
Arit designed the banner.
Thank you. Nice plug. We absolutely love hearing from you guys. We love hanging out from you guys every single week, and we'll be right back again next week, Thursday, 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. Eastern for episode number
I have to check. 18.
That was a quick check.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate our members, Lisa, Linda, Dawn, and Roland. Thank you so much for being a member of our channel. We really appreciate it.
And we love you guys. Have a great evening, everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.